One of the things that can happen quite quickly with ATMS is you just start seeing an awful lot of actions. I'm looking at one of the HAZOP projects here, and my screen is looking slightly overwhelming. There's 53 actions there, so they would take a long time to go through individually. But the important thing to mention here is that not all of these actions are for me. I may not be involved in the action at all. It may be assigned to someone else, or I may be involved in the action, but perhaps as a reviewer further down the workflow, perhaps the action is still with the action owner to complete, and I won't have anything to do with it until it reaches the review stage that I'm responsible for. So there's a few different ways that can happen, but one great way of narrowing down the number of actions you're looking at is this magic box, require my attention. If I click this box, it will then show me only the actions that I have got to do something about now. So that could be an action that's just been assigned to me. It's a brand new action and I've got to do something with it. Or perhaps I am a reviewer and it has now reached my review stage. So really good, I suppose, time-saving device built into ATMS. Now, if you wanted that to happen by default, you can tick the box. You can tick any of these boxes. In fact, you can set up the filters. We'll probably come on to that in another video, but all these filters can be set up as default. So what I'm going to do is set require my attention. Then I go to this button on the top bar there. It says save filter settings. Click that, and that is going to set my default filter settings. So the next time I log in to ATMS, it's going to show me only actions that require my attention. Now, because I'm an administrator as well, I can show you the same thing with users. You can actually force this behavior for users. So I'll pick one, and again, we'll have a more comprehensive video on user setup, but basically here's a user and we're going to click on the permissions tab, and again we'll go through this in more detail, but here's that that filter, that box, require my attention. So I can actually force the default state of these actions, of that user's action screens, to only show them what they need to be working on at that point. So again, quite a useful way of minimizing the amount of time your colleagues spend trawling through actions that are really at that point nothing to do with them. It should be quite a big time saver.